Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be back this morning with my good friend and brother, Deon Dean. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning, Coach Ricardo. How are you?
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm doing phenomenal. I had an amazing weekend celebrating 1 year anniversary with my book. So I'm doing something later this week. But man, it's been a great weekend, and now I know it's going to be a great week. How are you been? How have you been doing?
Oh, been doing great. My actually weekend started with participating on your 5K run.
Yeah,
It was a great turnout, a real good success out there, and the purpose was to give back to those kids,
yeah,
a pair of tennis shoes to those
yeah.
kids. It was a great shot.
Man, let me tell you something. Over the years, you and I, we've had this journey of hustling and working our way up, working our way up. Tell our viewing audience a little bit about Deon. Dean, a lot of people don't know you. If you're watching and you're in the Bahamas, Deon pack groceries. I don't know if you hold that back. I don't want to tell people, you know what? Deon Dean used to be a parking boy at City Market, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to us. Tell us
Yes.
a little bit about Deon Dean.
Well, yes, I did started out packing groceries at City Market and Village Road. Worked my way up uh, yeah, all the way into college. I started in Camp Road.
Yep,
I am
yep,
a born son of Ronnie Dean in Camp Road.
yep.
Always wanted to go off and do well, and came off to college. Uh, Went off to college, and then definitely got a degree in marketing and business administration.
Your work ethics, bro. Your work ethic has been solid. I known you for a long time. As a matter of fact, when I came off the plane here in Texas, some
Yeah,
20 years ago, you used to come and check up on your boy. And
yeah.
I remember even then you were very serious about your health. But before we go into health, let's talk about your work ethics. Where did you think you picked that up from? Was it a part of the packing grocery system, or was it something your mother said, dad said, someone at school? Where did you pick up this strong, healthy work ethic?
Well, it was growing up in my community. Everywhere I turn around, I see persons who are hustling and trying to make it from day to day, and not, relying on, government assistance to help them feed their families. So it was in my community, and it's always they always say it's the village that makes an individual.
Yep,
So
yep,
I definitely owe homage to Camp Road,
yep.
seeing everybody on their hustle and doing their thing.
Yeah, and some amazing people have come through Camp Road and strong families. Like you mentioned, I used to pack groceries at City Market as
Yeah,
well. Now,
yeah,
because I wasn't from Camp Road, I didn't want to carry the trolley through Camp Road
yeah,
because
yeah.
they had a couple of notorious streets. I
Right.
still love and respect Camp Road. Got some good people that I friend with over the years there.
Yeah.
Dion, talk to us about this health and fitness hustle and focus that you've had over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined with my good friend and brother, Deon Dean. This man has been committed to taking care of his health for more than 20 years. I've known him for more than 20 years and watch
Yeah.
him commit to this. And so my focus is to help you to understand how important your health is. And it's critical that you take care of it before you lose it. Dion, when did you capture that importance of, hey, take care of this body?
Yeah. It was looking around in my community and seeing how the most common sickness that hit our community, which is the whether it was cancer, diabetes,
Yeah.
or having strokes and so forth, and loved ones that I know personally kind of got affected by this. And I made up within my mind that I want to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And it did start at 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
I actually still have the membership at 24-hour fitness. I've been a member for almost 25 years. But the health journey was not optional for me. It was something that needed to happen.
You've had that membership for almost 25 years. I joined 24-hour fitness because of you.
Yeah,
And so I've now joined another club, okay?
yeah,
Koloff, a new club here in the Arlington area, competition to 24-hour fitness. But you've been willing to pay the price, probably
yeah,
even when you didn't have the money to pay the price. You
yeah,
understood that, hey, listen, if I want to live a long, progressive life, I need to take care of my body. People, if you're watching us today, we don't want you to take your health lightly. You were willing to
Right.
pay the price before you even had the kind of money, stature, professional position that you have today. Talk to us
Yeah.
about that.
Well, it's all about determination. It's about making that, putting that first footstep forward,
Yep.
and then having that determination to continue doing it. And it's not knowing where the ending part is going to be, but having that faith to go. And so I had the faith to go and the support team to go along with me.
You talk about the support team. There are a lot of people who they don't understand the importance of a support team.
Yeah.
Having that circle, having that community, having a group or a few workout buddies to be able to
Yeah.
say, you know what, like-minded people.
Yeah.
Association matters.
Absolutely.
Association matters. I mean, at the end of the day, your life will be made in a huge way because of who you affiliate yourself with, and vice versa. Your view
Yeah.
on association, how have you been able to keep that on point?
Well, definitely you want to surround yourself with persons that are challenging your mind, keeping
Yeah.
your mind percolating at all times. And I definitely am grateful for my circle with great like-minded persons. And, we bounce off of each other and
Yep.
we kind of have our conversations heart to heart and, being real with yourself, taking self-inventory.
Yep.
And those persons who are not to tell you, say, hey, that don't even make sense.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
you have to kind of pause and be
Yep.
like, are you serious?
Yep.
And then you say, you know what? I think you were right. So those type of friends and those type of circles that can help influence you to want to do better.
Deon, you man, listen, that is so good. You've been hustling. You've 25 years, 24-hour fitness, paying the price, working. I mean, you ain't afraid to put in the hours on work. You ain't afraid to put in the hours on work. I've been teaching that I think it's important for us to develop a mindset that almost saying, I don't want sick days. Some people
No. Yeah.
oh, when I get sick. No, how about working out to a degree that you don't have sick days?
Right.
Less, building a mindset where there's less sick days or no sick days. What's your view on that?
Well, I would always say less sick days because if you really realize the benefits on working out,
Yep.
you wouldn't actually need any sick days.
Right. Yep.
Yep. It prevents you from so many illnesses and diseases.
Yep.
It's just the knowledge of knowing the benefits of exercising and working out each day.
Yeah, those benefits. Boy, it's easy to be lazy. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy to be a coach. It's easy to be a coach potato.
Right. Right. But one of the good benefits on exercising, it defines and delays your aging.
Yep.
Who doesn't want to delay their aging?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's why I told them, my slogan is getting better with age.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I want to go into 50. I
Yeah.
want to go into 50. What 38? That's what's up, man. Deon, let's talk about this though. There are some people, I don't want to get up early. I don't want to, I'm going to spend 20 minutes driving around the parking lot to look for a closed space. When if you don't go to the gym, if you were to even at least park far from the building to get those extra steps in, it is drinking that water. It's not allowing yourself to be a couch potato. The Bible talks about a little sleep, a little folding of the hands. It says poverty will come upon you.
Right.
Health is wealth. The whole view here today is you got to get up and take control of your body. Talk to us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As far as there's so many simple steps that you can take, even within your homes, whether it's just holding on the bed and doing a few squats, or even doing arm exercise, even as most persons sit at their desk, just shoulder rolling back and forward, a form of exercise, anything that you can incorporate into your daily lifestyle will go a long way.
I was out for dinner yesterday with some friends from church and the pastor and so forth. And one of our leaders there, his wife was showing us. She's like, you need to stretch your hands, because I was telling
Yeah.
her that, man, I'm feeling like, you don't feel the grip. And she's like, make sure you stretch your fingers. And she was showing us how to make sure these stay on point. But everything about your body needs to stay on point. And a lot of people don't realize that if you don't take care of it while you're young, it limits its ability to function at a really good state as you get older, right?
Yeah. So investing in your health right now will definitely pay off in time to come. Um, Health is definitely a great measurement in terms of longevity and being able to enjoy all of the fruits and the labor that you kind of work so hard for.
Why do you think, bro? Look at it. Let's be honest with these folks who are watching. And if you're watching us this morning, Vanessa, thank you for joining us. Billy, thank you for joining. Wherever you're watching from, we would love to hear from you. But give us your opinion, if you're watching, in the comment section, why people take their health so lightly. Why do they take health and fitness so lightly? Deon, why do you see so many people who they sign up for the gym in January and February, and then by March they listen, man, the gym is a cash machine system, man, because 80% of the people, that's just for some loose numbers I'm giving, guys. They got the membership, but they're not engaged in utilizing the membership. What's your thing, Deon? What do you think about that?
Well, it's the thought process. Because if you're an individual, you think, man, I got to go to the gym, and when I get in there, how many workout sets I'm going to do, et cetera, et cetera. It's the mindset. It's the determination. You just got to get there. And I've always been a firm believer. It's just us getting there, and then everything else just works out within itself. And then you feel some relief after you're done working out. You say, man, I'm glad I actually came to the gym. So just get there.
It does eliminate stress. A lot of people, they're stressed out because their bodies are just tense.
Depression. Anxiety. Parkinson's diseases, all of those. It helps with all of those. It helps lower the blood, heart attacks, all of those.
All of it. And here's the deal, people. Billy said they take their health for granted. Lucretia said they're just outright lazy. But Deon, you said it's a decision. Deciding, for me, when you make a decision like I want to get better with age, if you're watching today, put that in the comment section. I'm committed to getting better with age. Let me get a dozen of you guys to just today. I'm committed to getting better with age. Now, Deon, if anybody watch me or watch you, be like, Deon has changed since City Market days, since his early days in Camp Road. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build a bike with multiple pieces.
Man,
come on, trying to assemble something that's not supposed to be assembled the way that it was assembled, but you put it together so you can go to Montague Beach, on a handle. And so, listen, guys, here's the deal. There is so much reward in taking care of your health, but there are so much negative things that affects you. It affects your children raising. I mean, if you're tired and frustrated and you're not, the way you deal with your kids, the way you deal with your spouse, even your decision-making ability, Deon, that decision, you don't feel good, you start making dumb decisions.
Yeah, actually, it pumps oxygen back into the blood. Working out, it definitely, if you're feeling fatigue or I don't want to do anything, that's because oxygen is not functioning throughout the body correctly. So exercising has so many benefits, man.
So many benefits. Cinta Jones came in from East Texas. Cinta, I love and appreciate you. You're amazing. Cinta came in from East Texas to do the 5K run walk. And I mean, Cinta wasn't playing. Cinta, I'm representing East Texas in the house. Now,
East Texas.
Cinta may not know, Deon, you went to Wiley College. Cinta, are you familiar with Wiley? If Cinta, everybody in East Texas should be familiar with Wiley, eh? What do you say, D? You think East Texas are familiar with Wiley?
But Wiley is a historical college, so definitely everyone should be familiar with Wiley. Actually, I got a degree, 2 degrees from Wiley. Actually, the first one is in marketing, and then the other one is in business administration. So I love my Wiley. Go Wiley.
Yes. Hey, Deon, let's talk about this. What are the top 5 focus you think most people should really start centering on when it comes to health and fitness? You know, if there are 5 things you could tell people to do right now, they're watching. What 5
Yeah.
things you will say, hey man, you want to start with baby steps, whatever steps you want to suggest. What are 5 things must be done in order for you to start taking the bull by the horn and controlling this particular area of your life?
Well, the first thing, definitely you want to find some type of relaxation. You want to find something that you can elevate yourself in order to relax. That's the first thing. The second thing, definitely you want to control your eating habits, what you intake into the body with a balanced meal. You know, like your daily fiber, your glass of water, etc., etc. And then also make sure get some regular checkups. Just know your body. You have to know your body, and definitely those checkups will definitely help. Finding time to incorporate some type of workout habits, whether it's just walking to a parking lot, vice versa, valet parking. Try to do something that can keep your body moving. And then also keep your mind challenged. I think by keeping your mind working and percolating and always trying to accomplish and doing things that you yourself know that you cannot accomplish, I think that also helps your body and mind to keep going.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Cynthia Jones says the great debaters
Oh, yes.
at Wiley College. The great debaters at Wiley College.
Yes.
So I heard you mention a couple of things just now, and there are people who, you know, they don't understand the importance of when we're talking about taking care of your health. They've become accustomed to just keep eating. You know, don't know how to stop eating. But then also, if you're gonna eat, make sure eat healthy. The difference there's a major discipline there, Deon.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a big factor there. You can eat basically what you want to eat, but you got to do it in moderation. And if you're gonna cheat every now and then commit to working that back off. Listen. For those of you in the Bahamas, I learned this when I left, Deon. I didn't realize how much this is a plus for us in the Bahamas, and a lot of people don't take advantage of this. And that is the clinic. We talk about physical checkup. You can go to the clinic and get a dentist. You can get your teeth cleaned for $20. Wow.
I mean, for 20, you can't do that here. You can't do that here in the States, not for $20. You can go to the hospital and probably get it for free. I mean, get a tooth pulled for free. So when it comes to going to the clinic, taking care of your health, you talk about annual physical checkups. Somebody say, well, I can't afford. You'll be amazed what you can have when the Rotary Club is doing these free health day. You can go there and because you can't pay for it, you can engage and go to a symposium. You can go to the hospital and find out, hey, what do you all have going on free this week, this month, that will benefit me from this responsibility that I have in taking care of our health. Beyond taking care of our health is a responsibility. It's a personal responsibility. Talk to our viewing audience about that and the commitment to doing the work to make sure that they're in place at the best state possible.
I mean, regular checkups, definitely you'll know exactly how your blood pressure or your cholesterols, etc. And every time you actually visit, the doctor always asks, do you exercise? Do you work out? So because they know that's the most important medicine in order to give anybody that has a history with either a diabetes or blood pressure, blood trains, So definitely visiting the doctor and knowing your body would definitely help prevent some cancerous cells from growing, etc.
And early protection, or trying to prevent at the earliest of stage. Now, we got a lot of people who are watching. They keep putting it off until it's a pain issue, Deon, until it's unbearable.
And those three common sickness, even more do happen, but the cancer, the high blood pressure, and the strokes, those hit our community real hard the most.
I call certain things, I say, you know what? I started doing this, and this is what got me on this health deal. And that was I wanted to avoid what I call the unreversibles.
Mm,
The unreversibles are the things you didn't have, but when you have them, the doctor said you're going to live with this for the rest of your life.
wow.
But you
Yeah.
could have potentially prevented it if you
Yeah.
chose to eat different than how your family ate. If you
Yeah.
chose to work out different than how everyone in your family, well, we don't work out and we just, that's just the way we are. Well, here's the deal. You're going to end up with what I call the unreversibles, the things you end up
Yes.
having to live with, but you could have possibly done something about. How important is it to study family illness and sickness and trends that you see that's there that could possibly affect you?
Well, it's very important. I call those sometimes generation curses.
Yep, yep,
Uh, Generation curses that follows throughout, the family trend. But um, and when I say generation curses, meaning that most families are not talking about living a healthy lifestyle. And by an individual not knowing how to take care of their health will sometimes cost their debt in the long
yep,
run. So
yep.
education is definitely important in terms of information with families.
Deon, knowing all that you know now, looking back at your life, and you've been doing the health thing for about 20 years, easy, 20, 25 years back, still saying, boy, I wish I had embraced this a little bit more. What will be some of those things that really, for our viewing audience, you want to just challenge and remind and give attention to today that says, boy, I wish someone had said this to me so many years ago that I now know and I'm incorporating in my life, but it would have been nice knowing it much earlier or practicing it a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Well, it would be taking time for myself,
Yeah.
taking time to find myself and finding some breathing room in terms of uh, traveling more
Yeah.
or even seeing things that I've never seen before. So taking time for myself will probably be something I tell myself.
Let's shift the subject for a moment just before we finish our talk. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. A lot of people don't realize, you know what? I mean, one bad health crisis can cause you lose all your money.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
crazy doctor's report can clean you out. How important is it to make sure that we make that money to ensure that we can take care of any expenses that we end up having to deal with?
Well, in life, you never know exactly what is going to come, but the greatest thing is to always prepare and to build those assets that you will have that will help you for any casualties or any type of emergencies that may come your way. So just building your wealth, continue building your wealth, building assets, let your money make money.
You let your money make money. If you're watching me today, go ahead and tell yourself, moving forward, I need my money to make money. Okay. And then I want to plan. I want to plan. The truth is, I'm not in control. As Deon just mentioned, I don't know what all the future holds, but I have a responsibility to plan as much as possible and then pray and believe God to keep me from the things I have no control over.
Absolutely.
Deon, man, let's talk about this. What shifted in your life, or what truth came alive that helped you to start to realize I got to break this financial barrier of being average to want to get to a place where comfortable and move towards wealthy, affluent, well established in being able to responsibly handle whatever financial thing that may come my way. What were some of the things that broke that for you?
Well, I have to I have to go back to my community.
Yeah,
My community, Camp Road, is where I actually grew up, and just looking around and seeing how um, that that there was better out there for us.
yeah,
Like it was more a stage of poverty
yeah,
and having to take showers outside and
yeah,
not
yeah,
having a function water inside the home. And then I go on the other side of Village Road and see, my friends, them doing
yeah,
well.
yeah,
I said, there has to be a better way. And that's why I pursued going off to college and pushing as hard as I possibly can to make a difference and break that generation cycle. So those were some of the attributes that helped shape me in order to move forward and break this poverty.
Wow, there has to be a better way. What a question everyone has to ask themselves. There has to be a better way. You got to get to the point where you have to tell yourself, no more broke days, no more paycheck to paycheck living. I'm
Yeah,
not going to splurge to a degree that I'm eating so loosely that it tells on me 3 years from now, 5 years from now. Deon, you know, there are topics that if we want to give focus to that are more pleasant to flesh, people be
yeah,
like, man, listen, it could be gossip, it could be problematic. Everybody wants that. All right.
yeah,
But when we talk about health, when we talk about wealth, when we're talking about changing mindset, a lot of people pass by it without embracing it. Over the years, you and I have had to embrace sitting down in
yeah,
seminars, webinars, going to you at college and getting a degree to say, you know what, I'm going to learn what I need to know. You are into ownership. How important
yeah.
is it for our viewing audience to understand ownership is strong?
Well, me personally, I do not like paying anybody. I want persons to go to work to pay me.
Yep.
So that's the mentality and the stage I'm at now, and there's different levels to it.
Yep. Yep.
But I am building my personal wealth by
Yep.
investing in real estate. So
Yep.
that's where most of the rewards has come back for me personally. So
Yep.
if you are interested in real estate, go ahead and start investing. Do it
Yep.
now.
Hey, but in addition though, I remember before you even started, you started off in small ways because you were in retail and you
Oh yeah,
understood you had small outlets selling products for you as well personally.
yeah, yeah,
And then at some point you was doing cars. And then,
yes,
come on, multiple streams of income. We're diving in
yes,
because somebody said, I thought you have a health talk. Let me tell you, if your money is funny, your health is going to be,
yes.
you know, questionable. Let's talk about that multiple streams of income to
Yeah,
position ourselves to ensure that we can handle whatever life throws our way.
yeah, that's that four streams of income. Definitely it represents the winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then I kind of equate it to east, west, east, south, west, and north, right?
Right. Yep.
So you have all of the four
Yep.
things working, four sets of incomes coming in at either given time. Because you go into your seasons. When one season is down, the other
Yep.
one may be up.
Yep.
So
Yep.
definitely you want to make sure that everything is functioning for you.
Wow, that's the closing thought right there, Deon. I never thought about I know multiple streams of income, but when you say, you know what, the four seasons, when you think about the east, west, north, and south dynamics, the
Yeah,
truth, like you mentioned just now, is that when one season is out, the other season may be in, and you
yeah.
want to position yourself. No losing season. Eh?
No.
No losing season. I mean, the truth is you want to win in every quarter of the year. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. You got 4 quarters, you know what I mean? 4 quarters.
Yes,
And, and,
yes,
and the truth
yes.
is multiple streams of income is the way to go forward. Dion,
Yeah.
what does effective living look like for you?
Well, effective living will look like for me is when I'm able to give back to my community, help change the mindset of those persons that got looking up to persons like myself who have made it into the realm of success.
Yeah.
And definitely, I think that will be an effective living when I'm able to give back effectively.
Yeah, I like it. You know, we go back home, and I love the Bahamas, and I'm telling you guys, the Bahamas are pretty much is starting to open itself back up. So for those of you that needs to go back on vacation, do your thing in the Bahamas. We need as many tourists to get back on them shores
Yes,
as soon as
yes,
possible. Okay, we're definitely
yes.
gonna need that. Dion, closing thoughts for those who don't understand health is wealth.
Well, definitely you want to spend time on your health, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, whatever you see or feel your comfort levels are. Take control of your health because health is wealth.
Health is wealth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined with Deon Dean, lifelong friend. Man, listen, we both went to school in the Bahamas. Deon went to the school that tried to compete against my school. I went to Aaron Bailey. I think you went to C.I. Gibson, AD.
Yes, I did. C.I. Gibson.
Yeah, the C.I. Gibson dude, they knew not to go.
Right.
They knew not to go marathon way because Aaron Bailey had that on lock, and then
Right.
L.W. Young had you all cornered. You all was cornered for the most part.
Well, we're second to none.
Hey, man, thank you so much for joining me this morning, man. I appreciate you,
Yes.
man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you for adding so much value, not only to my life, but to so many other people's lives. You've always kept a strong hustle, bro. Thank you for the inspiration that you give to me. Words of wisdom that whenever Deon and I talk, Deon tells me stuff that I'm like, oh, man, that's it right there. That's it. That's it. And you speak to the fact that we all should have good people around us. And you're one of those people that have been a good person in my life. And I'm grateful, bro. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right. Hey, I got to do one more plug up before you log off.
Go ahead.
July 17th, we're going to have a Camp Road cleanup. So definitely we have Ms. Pender. She is the chairperson for that. Please reach out if you have any more information for us as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, a cleanup in Camp Road. If you're in the Bahamas and you're from Camp Road, Deon and a committee has formed a group for those of you who had some time living in Camp Road, but you've gone on and you're doing well. Guess what? This group is coming back together to offer services and do community initiatives in the communities to which they grew up in. That's how we all should do it. Okay. And Deon mentioned it as effective living. Deon, tell them a little bit about the private Facebook group that is exclusive to those who have history in Camp Road.
Yeah, so the group definitely is to empower our community, to invest back into our community, doing one initiative at a time. And the first initiative where everybody can come back and collaborate together is to let's clean it up. A clean community is a safe community. And so we choose July 17th around 7 to 11. So just come make it a family event, make it a fun event. Just come back and give back. I'll be in town on the 15th. And so we'll go to Shirley Street and start out and working our way down. So come back up.
That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here on Effective Living. Join the movement, connect with Deon and the team that's pulling together to make sure that they can go back to Camp Road and provide a service that is much needed. Listen, when you've been blessed, when you've survived, when you've thrived, when you've been contributed to from a community, from a group of people, and as you start to grow and glow, you want to make sure you look back and give some form of assistance. And that's what Deon is doing along with a lot of other people that's a part of the group already. So you can join the group. A lot of people came through Camp Road. So this group, that particular day, it almost needs to come across like a Camp Road day.
Camp Road day,
Ladies and gentlemen, you all have a phenomenal day, guys. Don't forget, health is wealth.
Yes, thanks.